everyone, welcome back to a new video. It is September 29th and for those of you that remember from a year ago exactly, that is the day that Pumpkin was born. So today is Pumpkin's birthday. So I just wanted to show you guys, if I can find her, what she looks like now. And I'll run a small little reel of what she looked like when she was born. So I'm out here now looking for Pumpkin. She's in here somewhere. There's Fancy. Pumpkin! Oh, there she is. There she is. She's laying down here. Look at you. Hey, girl. Hey! Yeah, hi! So she's definitely chonky now. You can see she's got some fat. You can't see her ribs. They're a very high quality diet there, so look at this lady. She's a big girl. Hey! You silly girl. She ran away from me. She's just going through her teenage rebellious years, I guess. Silly. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Cutie. There we go. So yeah, 1 year of having Pumpkin around. Oh, and there's Bianca and Jalen. Heading back to the barn, and we have Outlander over here. Hey. So she should be AI bred to Ranger Red, and if she's not, she's in with the bullpen now, so she will be bred by the bull that we have in here. And there was one little lady that I saw over here, 1670, this white one right here. Her name is Lavender. She was part of a twin heifer pairing, so it was Lavender and Lilac, and they were in some of my TikToks last year. Unfortunately, we lost Lilac last winter. She was just kind of sickly for the most part of her life, and we did everything we could, but eventually we lost her to pneumonia, so that was unfortunate. But we still have Lavender, and she's actually descended, she's a great granddaughter, I think it is, of one of my 4-H heifers called Lightning. She's an atomic heifer, so I would really like it if she got AI'd with Ranger Red semen, so that potentially could make a red and white heifer, but yeah. milking time, as you guys can see. She's almost done. And this lady should be coming off soon as well. We milk our cows twice a day, every day, 365. And the morning milkings typically start at around 4:15. Sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later. And our afternoon milkings usually start at 3:45 on the dot. So we try to get it as close as 12 and 12 between the milkings as possible, 12 hours. But ours is a little bit more like 11 and 13. So for those of you that are new, that's how our milking schedule goes. Very early mornings and sometimes later evenings, depending on if the milking takes longer. Milking itself takes about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then you've got a bit of cleaning after, so sometimes it takes 3 hours, sometimes it's 3 hours and 15, sometimes it's 2 hours and 45 minutes, but generally in that ballpark area. And in the mornings, obviously it takes longer because they've got more milk stored up because it's been 13 hours since they've been milked. So that's what our milking parlor looks like right now. So this setup that you see here, this pipe will go in here. You'll turn it on in the can, and then that hose will suck up the milk and deposit it straight in the pasteurizer so that we don't have to haul pails of milk, which is really handy. Because we used to have to haul pails like this back and forth when we were milking in our old parlor. And I never had to do that because I wasn't feeding calves at that point, but I was milking cows. So I kind of got out of that job, but much easier with that setup than it was with these pails. So it's actually the next day. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some milking footage, finally. I'm just here with my goats, and I've been, fat man be nice. Just picking on the two younger ones. I've been kind of watching some of them pretty closely because I've noticed that this guy here, this is Trailblazer, he doesn't seem to be thriving as much as his brother. Like, if I'm feeling here, his brother's got a bit more meat, and that just means that his brother wants to eat more and better, I guess. But this guy's been kind of separating himself from the herd. He doesn't come up to me as much as he used to, and he's just been kind of down and depressed lately. I don't know how to describe it. So I'm gonna be treating him with some antibiotics just to be sure that he's not coming down with something, because with goats it's better to treat sooner rather than later, because sometimes they can actually be pretty fragile. And I've noticed that Samurai is also kind of feeling a little bit maybe down as well. So I'm just going to be giving them a shot of antibiotics, and that should help them out. So yeah. So that may have looked a little rough, but goats can sometimes be really dramatic about getting needles. I know, because I also used to be dramatic about getting needles. Our calves will do that too. They'll go lay down right after having a needle. But he's probably not gonna like me anymore. It's okay, buddy. You're okay. But it's better safe than sorry in my experience, especially since we just lost the one. So he should get better now. So now I have to try and needle his dad. And he's a full-grown boar, so we're gonna see how that goes. So these guys, he looks bloated on camera, but he's not. He's just got a big hay belly. But so he's been distracted with grain just a little bit. So I'm gonna see if I can just poke him in the butt real quick. Okay, easy bum. There you go. That was one. Okay, now the other. Two. Done. All done. So there's a little bit of like, I don't know, rumbling going on. So he's a little tender here. Just gonna give him a scratch. That usually helps him get over it. I'm gonna smell like a buck, but if it's to make him feel better, I'm willing to do that. So, just sort of a preemptive strike, just because I have noticed that they're not at absolute 110% health. So I want to keep them that way, and I want to keep them from going downhill too much. So that's why I treat them now rather than when there's a huge problem. Because like I've said before, it's better to notice really tiny changes and treat accordingly instead of treating them when they're down, when it's really bad, because you've got a much better chance. We've got some ladies fighting over the grain over there too. But like I was saying, you've got a much better chance of getting them better quicker if you can see those tiny differences and treat accordingly. So that's just what my personal protocol is with my animals. This is Cupid, and this is Maple here. Hi. Yeah. And I was actually thinking of selling these two, but since I've put them with the buck, they seem to have smartened up. They were huge bullies with all of my other does, but they seem to be doing a lot better now. So I'll keep them for a breeding season, see what they produce, and then make a decision on whether or not they stay based off that. So yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully we will have some babies in February. So back in the barn here, kinda in my tack corner. But I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Tomorrow we are going on a road trip to get some more goats, but not boar goats. So if people can guess what breed of goat we are going to be getting tomorrow, I will be giving a shout out to a couple of you in the next video when I introduce you to those new goats. So comment down below what breed of goat you think my mom and I are going to be bringing home tomorrow, and I will put some of your comments in the next video. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.